So for your reading tonight, I have entitled this one Ascended Angel, because you are bringing down the gifts from above that you were imbued with before you came and bringing it and cultivating it to earth. So we're going to start out with the 3 cards and then make our way down. So we are going to bless the cards first. These are okay. So we just ask Spirit to cover these cards and blessings. We ask you, Spirit, that you come upon this reading and you shine down gently the messages that are need to be said and need to be bestowed upon Kayla and her message for her love, for her life, and for her business. So for your first card, we got the Open Like the Lotus. And the lotus is, of course, a theme that you have had in your life, as is your journey through flowers and opening up the chakra. It is a great card to start up with because this is where you have been in your present time and in your time recent before now, where you have been open to your petals of consciousness being fully enlightened and aware. So it is the perfect card to start out with this reading. It is then going to then transition into the card which is entitled the Dawn Watcher, Caretaker, Guardian, Support. You are, if you notice her face, you are literally being overshadowed at this time because you have opened yourself up to the universe. When you opened up your petals, you literally opened yourself up into the universe so that your higher self and your higher being will watch over you with loving support. This is great because this means that you are not only aligning with the universe, but the universe and spirit is aligning into you and through you. You have literally opened up your petals and are channeling yourself to become the vessel. And then as you have moved through this transition in your journey from the Dawn Watcher with being overshadowed and watched, you are then channeling and moving into your future energy, which is entitled The Secret of Camelot. Now, with The Secret of Camelot, it is the authority of spirit, as it says. Now, if you notice, she is holding her spirit shield, and which is her sword, and she is armed with it. And she is almost praying to it. And that is because when you have this kind of authority that is being bestowed upon you, it takes great courage and great sense of self. So you are really fully going to be coming into that strength and that knowledge that you have been taking your time so diligently to arm yourself with. And then a meditation for this card, it says, I enter the world of people to hold up the truth of spirit. So with everything that you have been imbuing during this time, from the lotus opening up its vessel into the universe and then arming yourself with all of that knowledge, you are going into an awakening where you are going to be, in my opinion, dealing with people in higher positions of power who have not yet awakened their spirituality. Because that is the kind of position of power that you are opening yourself up to, from just the lotus into the point of view where you yourself can be watching over others and protecting them. Another thing that I like about this card is that it is the 12, and that was the 12 and 3. And so you are the 3, because you are the 0 and 3. And the 3 is the Holy Trinity of body, mind, and spirit. So it is a very big and beautiful card for you to finish off with on the beginning of this part of the reading, because it is the Trinity, it is the secret of Camelot, and you are imbuing that strength. All right, so we're going to pull some more. All right, okay. All right, this is beautiful. All right, so for your first card, for the recognition of the first one with your journey, is protection. So it says, call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. So as we know, when you are opening up your lotus and your chakras, you do need protection spiritually. Plain and simple, because we know that our energies can get out of balance if we don't. So you are being very much highly protected. And especially when we are then taking this card of protection and transcending it through the Dawn Watcher, that protection is covering up your chakras. And then we are then moving from the protection into trust the niggle. And so what is the niggle, of course, trying to tell you? Well, that is your higher self or your spirit guides communicating through you. And then as you see, not only are we trusting the niggle of just what spirit is trying to say, but if you notice, we are going into the Trinity of the 3, protecting your inner child, the secret of Camelot. It's that 3 vibration again. The Holy Trinity of self, body, mind, and spirit. And that is the niggle. It is what you are trying to communicate with yourself so that you can try and imbue and help others. And then with the protection and the niggle, we are then going with dance with life, which do something to change your energy, which is the whole message behind what you are doing, is the movement. How can we help the divine spirit? How can we help gain protection? And trusting what our inner person and our spirit guides and our inner self and voice is trying to teach us. To have that vibration and to raise that vibration through dance, through you, and through love. So the interesting thing to me is that, you know, you are a 3, but you are also, with your numbers all the way out for your birth, you're a 17 and 8. And with the 17 and 8, you are the 8-pointed star of Venus. And the 8-pointed star of, which then becomes the star of Magi, like magic. And it is the image of love and peace. And so with our guided and ascended angels and our love and our healing coming down into all of this goodness, you are spiritually aligning yourself exactly where you need to be and raising the vibration of yourself and others. So let's do some medicine cards. Okay, so for your first medicine card, we have good night's sleep. So of course, with protecting our energy, we know that we need, and for opening up our chakras, we know that we need to let our bodies rest. And so with your protection and your good night's sleep, this is maybe your guides trying to even tell you that, you know, sometimes just like the Holy Trinity is like a circle almost, We need to circle back and remember ourselves from the beginning. And so on your journey, you do always have to bring yourself back to square one to evolve at some points. So when you are feeling down, get night's sleep. And then going from your good night's sleep, we are then moving through your medicine into acceptance. And with the acceptance being right under trust the niggle, I think that is very good, because that is accepting what it is that is coming through and trusting what is coming through your guides and through your higher self. Because as we know, there is no time and space. It just always is that it ever was. And it's how we do our vibrations to bring it into fruition and into creation of who we are going to be when we do it. And so sometimes when we are evolving, it's hard to accept things, but the situations that maybe we're in or what we have to go through to get there. But I think you're doing a really good job of accepting the niggle that you have to go through. And then from going from the acceptance, we are then going into Jesus, the divine healer. And so this is very strong, because what you are asking and what you are coming into with these healing cards and with your journey here is that this dance with life is that you're becoming a divine healer. And again, that's what this is. It's you are the ascended angel. You are the ascended healer. And then there are your people dancing, enjoying, and with the flowers and with love, with understanding and with raising their vibrations. Dance with life, healing, the secret of Camelot, the protector. Very nice, Kayla. Then, so starting out with our Three of Pentacles, that is a great card to start out with, because we are dealing with not only hard work, but we are dealing with learning, which that is three. Again, the 3 is coming up into the reading because that is what you are. And so it's a learning number. It's the Holy Trinity. It deals with our goals and the rewards of hard work. And that is what you have been doing. Now, with that hard work, we are then moving into, again, more pentacles, which is great because this is money. You are working on your money with this energy. So this is financial new beginnings. This is present time, which you are working on. You have a new job, new business, dealing with the prosperity and the abundance of what you have been working so hard towards, with opening up your vibration, opening up your manifestation skills, opening yourself up to your higher self through the universe, and allowing your spirit guides to run their energy through you and through your vessel. And so then what you are walking into in the future is this Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, Ace of Wands in reverse talks about temporary delays and maybe a little bit of setbacks. But how I am kind of taking this is that it's not necessarily a bad thing, because as we know with duality, sometimes, because with duality, we can always turn around this card. We know this. So where maybe you are walking into something that you thought you needed to run your project a certain way, you might need to just regroup, is what I'm thinking. And with regrouping that energy, because of that swift motion with the wands, it doesn't necessarily have to be a big setback. It might actually be something that you're going to actually look back on and be like, you know what, I'm really grateful that I took my time to do it this way for my business. This is really great, actually, because especially since this is right under the divine healing and the dance with life and the energy, maybe you are right now in the process of learning how to also then overcome setbacks for other people, so that you can sit there and say, listen, I've walked the walk, I've talked the talk, I know exactly how it is to do this journey, and like, this is how it happened. But you don't just walk into everything just like perfectly aligning. So I think that this is going to be one of your biggest tools, is something that you're going to rework with your money into alignment. So I like this reading because it is really showing especially with that 12 and the 3 and the covering with the Holy Trinity. Then there again, it is showing how you are going to do your covering for your people, that you are going to have spiritual control, guiding them and blessing them and putting abundance upon them through yourself. Because as a 3 person, you know that we are the philosopher and we are the happy-go-lucky friend. And that is exactly what this is that it's the vitality of life through self, through spirit. And that is your reading. And you are the ascended angel.